The Celt, Sunday 22nd of February 26. Just gonna do a little bit of different today. I'm gonna shuffle and pick the cards. And I have here some fairy whisper cards. And you know, being being Irish, I have a lot of affinity and connection here with all our fae, and it's really interesting. And I also have some oracle cards, so just going to put those aside for a sec, and we're going to start with the oracle, and we're going to just ask, what's the energy for the week? What do we need to know? And take what resonates. And we're going to shuffle here for a little bit, and then we're just going to see what comes out. Sorry about this, the space is a bit confined, but we'll get there. We had fun setting this up this morning, and you know what, when things don't work out, you just laugh and shake it off and move on. And yes, I find, and you might have also, that the energy has really increased this week with the fire horse energy, and a lot of things happening, a lot of things. So the main thing is to stay in the heart, I guess, and you know, just keep it real for yourself. And it's gonna envy, yes. Okay, balance. Okay, well, very much to start with, the envy card is just look after what's inside your own doors, and don't, you know, the judgment and pointing fingers at others, but also at what others have or don't have is not important. What is important is what you're doing, what you're feeling, and how you are in the world, and how you're getting through the journey. And very much against, you can see the gold where this lady or gentleman person is standing next to. So envy is always about, I guess, wanting what someone else or something else all the time, envious, and we know that. And that's really about your own self-worth. To know that you yourself are enough, that what you have is enough, and that you can always strive to get more, or just be. Sometimes we have a lot about doing in the world, but sometimes it's just about being in the world as well, not just about the doing. We are human beings, not human doings. And the Angel of Balance is a beautiful card, and it's very much about things coming into balance again in the world. And as we see with the energy that's there right now and everything that's happening in the world, and I mean, everywhere you look, there's upheaval and truths and hidden stuff coming out into the light, and that's the only way anything will ever heal. And once you bring something into the light, it automatically heals. It takes time, obviously, but it heals from there on, and that's the great thing. And obviously it's not one big quick fix, but I think especially right now things have accelerated in the world. So the Angel of Balance is very much about your own self again, and we see this beautiful picture of Angel with her looking at what she has in her hands, the magic within coming out, and you see the pyramids at the back. So it's very much about the balance, that coming back to who you are in your essence, in your heart. Who are you? What choices do you want to make for you from your heart to bring balance into your life? And I always say we can make more time, but we can never make more time, excuse me, but we can always make more money. So time here is limited, and it's about being in the balance for what that is right now. So takes what resonates, and we're just going to ask the Fae energy what they'd like to tell us. So I'm going to just do another shuffle here, and I like to ask the energies what they would like to put out there to let us know what's going on, because we are very much we are nature. Sometimes the way the world is constructed in our everyday lives, we can feel removed, but I mean, the very nature of our oxygen depends on our nature. So, like, we are one, there is no separation. We wouldn't be here without it. So, it's our life giver in this human form. So, let's see what the angels, sorry, the Fae have to say. Who are earth angels? And the words are: we fairies of shining etheric words, swords with them, we remove all strands of sadness. See us standing tall like the ancient elves, cutting away all your worries with our swords of life. That's a beautiful, so very much about healing sadness. And of course, sadness is part of life. It's a great feeling when we feel loss, or when we just feel life being tough, grief. Sadness is, as much as joy, a part of this journey. So always reach out. The nature has great healing, obviously, to be in it as we are it. And even a simple walk by some water can do wonders for us. But acknowledging the feelings first is a big step. Now we're just going to do one more here and see what else they have to tell us. Would you like to know your fairy name? Sit with a tree, a flower, a waterfall, and ask. It will be whispered on the breeze, as light as butterfly wings. Insight shall follow. So that's very, meditative, and it's fun as well. I mean, when we're children, we read a lot of what we call fairy tales, and somehow when we grow up, we think maybe in the construct of the world that this isn't part of our adult life, but it very much is, and we should never lose that childlike wonder. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and magic is one of the best things I know from my childhood and fairy tales. And being an avid reader, I don't know what I'd do without reading in my life. So yeah, the Fae are good fun, and we need some fun, don't we? Okay, take what resonates. Have a lovely week, and thank you.